Have you ever heard of a book that no one on earth can read? A book filled with strange symbols, drawings of plants that don't exist, and a language that has baffled the world's best codebreakers for over 100 years. This isn't the plot of a fantasy novel. This is the true story of the Voynich Manuscript, one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in history. Imagine stumbling upon an ancient book, its vellum pages yellowed with age. As you open it, you don't find Latin, Greek, or any script you recognize. Instead, you see flowing, elegant handwriting in an alphabet that appears nowhere else in the world. This is exactly what happened in 1912 to a rare book dealer named Wilfrid Voynich. While visiting a Jesuit college in Italy, he discovered this manuscript, a puzzle that would captivate and frustrate generations of scholars. Scientific analysis of the vellum and ink tells us the book was likely created sometime in the early 15th century, making it over 600 years old. It's a relic from the late Middle Ages, a time of great change and hidden knowledge. But its age is the only thing we know for sure. The real mystery lies within its roughly 240 pages. The manuscript is divided into several sections, each more puzzling than the last. The first and largest section is botanical. It's filled with detailed, colorful drawings of plants. But here's the catch: almost none of these plants have ever been identified. They seem to be hybrids of different species, or perhaps they're completely imaginary. Are they illustrations of extinct flora or creations from the author's mind? Then there's the astronomical section. It contains circular diagrams that look like star charts or zodiac wheels. You can see suns, moons, and constellations, but they're arranged in patterns that don't match any known cosmology of the time. Some drawings show celestial bodies connected by strange tubes and pathways, adding another layer of weirdness to the puzzle. Perhaps the most bizarre section is what researchers call the balneological section, which means it's related to bathing. Here, we see small, naked figures, mostly women, bathing in pools and streams of green or blue liquid. They reconnected by an intricate network of pipes and tubes that look almost like a diagram of a strange plumbing system or even a biological process. The meaning behind these scenes is a total mystery. Are they allegorical? Are they depicting a forgotten healing practice or alchemical ritual? No one knows. Throughout all these sections, there is the text. The writing flows from left to right, and statistical analysis has shown that it has all the hallmarks of a real language. Words repeat, letters have consistent frequencies, and it follows certain grammatical rules. It doesn't look like random gibberish. This suggests that the author wasn't just doodling. They were communicating something. But what? Over the years, the world's greatest minds have tried to crack this code. During World War II, the same brilliant cryptographers who broke the German Enigma code were given a shot. They failed. In the decades since, linguists, historians, computer scientists, and amateur sleuths have all thrown their hats into the ring. They've used powerful computers and artificial intelligence to analyze the text, searching for patterns, but the manuscript has guarded its secrets perfectly. So, what are the theories? There are quite a few. One popular idea is that it's written in a lost natural language, a dialect that has vanished without a trace. Another theory is that it's a constructed language, like Esperanto or the Elvish from Lord of the Rings, invented by the author for a specific purpose. This would make it incredibly difficult to decipher without a key. Then there's the possibility that it's a cipher. Maybe it's a known language like Latin or Italian, but encrypted using a complex substitution or transposition method. Some have suggested it's a micrographic code, where the real message is hidden in tiny details within the letters themselves, visible only under magnification. Of course, there's also the theory that it's all just an elaborate hoax. Some believe the manuscript was created to be a fascinating but meaningless object, designed to fool a wealthy collector. The problem with this theory is the sheer effort involved. The text is too complex and consistent to be random scribbling. Creating over 200 pages of such a detailed, rule-based system would have been an immense undertaking, perhaps even harder than just writing in a real language. The identity of the author is another huge piece of the puzzle. For a long time, People thought it might be the 13th century philosopher Roger Bacon, but we now know the manuscript was made 2 centuries after his death. Others have pointed to a young Leonardo da Vinci or even aliens. But there's no evidence to support any of these claims? The author remains a complete unknown, a ghost who left behind a single unreadable book. What's fascinating is that the Voynich Manuscript is not just a historical curiosity. It's a challenge to our modern world. In an age where information is instant and every question seems to have an answer online, this book is a powerful reminder that there are still profound mysteries out there. It represents the limits of our knowledge. Today, the original manuscript is carefully preserved in the Voynich Rare Book and Manuscript Library at Yale University. High-resolution digital scans are available online, allowing anyone in the world to try their hand at decoding it. Every year, new papers and theories are published, each one claiming to have finally cracked the code. But so far, none have been proven. The manuscript has become a cultural icon, inspiring novels, music, and video games. It's a symbol of the ultimate enigma. Is it a lost alchemical text, a secret medical encyclopedia, a journal from another world, or simply the most successful hoax in history? The truth is, we may never know. The author's secret may be lost to time forever. But perhaps the true value of the Voynich manuscript isn't in the message it might contain, but in the journey it inspires. It fuels our curiosity, pushes the boundaries of our understanding, and encourages us to keep searching for answers. It's a testament to the fact that some of the greatest stories are the ones we can't yet read. What do you think is hidden within its pages? A forgotten language, an unbreakable code, or something else entirely? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you love a good mystery, make sure to subscribe for more.